Good afternoon, my beautiful people. First, give honor to God, who is ahead of my life. Hold on. I'm going to start over. First, give honor to God, who is the head of my life and who will always be the head of my life because that's the life I chose myself and God will not have it no other way. Plus, I was put here to worship Him. You saw that? Anyway, let's get right into it. Ooh, I'm a child of God first, and I am everything else after. Because before God, I was everything. But before God, I was everything. Without God, I'm nothing. So that's why I say that. So let's get right into it. I just heard a clip. I was looking at a video that my auntie had tagged me in, Mr. T. And he had made perfect sense. It said, it's not the way you come to Jesus, it's the way you leave. Ooh. And man, that's juicy. I like that. It's not how I come to God, it's how I leave. If I go to God and want Him to heal me and deliver me from my bullcrap, and I leave God doing that same stuff, was I even really ready? And back to me. I always like to use the I factor. I've been in and out of church my whole, I could say about 14, 15, probably even younger than that. My auntie Sheila used to take me to church. And as I got older, I knew right from wrong. I knew. I was raised in a good house. Aunties, uncles, uncle, and aunties. I was raised by a good family. My mama and my daddy was both in my life. But as I grew up, I don't know what happened. I ran on self-will. And that's when I discovered addiction. I was addicted to attention way before drugs. Way before drugs. I used to do stuff on purpose. My mouth was wicked. And I know I couldn't get whooped because let's go back. Unless I did something to deserve a butt whooping, I'll get whooped. We all get whooped in a crowd. That's how our house, my legs. That's how our house was. That's how we was raised. If one messed up, we all got a whooping. But let's get back into it because I wanted to say this about me. Because now it makes perfect sense. You know, okay, I'm going to say when I went before God, I was expected everything to be removed, cussing, fussing, screaming, yelling, doing drugs, drinking alcohol, laying in the bed with whoever, whoop, whop, and bam. I'm exposing myself. So whatever you do in my testimony, oh well. And it didn't go my way. And I'm like, did He take His hands off me? I was like, no, I will never take my hands off you, silly girl. It's just you have to do the work. You have to want to stop cussing. You have to want to be delivered. The temptations is still here. The temptations of the world is still here. Even though I am a Christian, even though I be in church, even though I try to get into my Bible, even though the temptations is still here, but I just react differently. Yeah. Somebody gets smart me in my house, I'll be ready to bust them up. Somebody cut me off in traffic, I'll be ready to pull over and turn their whole car over. But I'll be like, you know what, God, I'm powerless, which I am. I still react sometimes. I do. But I'm noticing how it's making me feel. It's making me feel slow. I don't need to feel no slower than I actually am. I know I ain't got it all. I know I don't. But why I am in the presence of the Lord and why I'm under the care of God, I'm in a better situation and I am open to His possibilities. Because I can do anything through Christ. I can do anything through Christ. Like I had made a video earlier. I was diagnosed with bipolar 1 and 2, short-term memory, and a few other things. They say I have a learning disability. I didn't have a learning disability. I did not have a learning disability. I had ADHD. We just wasn't diagnosed when we was in elementary and junior high. I get done with my homework and be ready to beatbox and bake cookies. I'll be at home in my head. I'll be at home on the TV, flipping through the channels when I'm sitting in my classroom. I'll be all over the place, and I thank God I was able to get through. And that's probably why I found comfort in drinking, because that's the only way I could escape, and I felt like that was the only way I can be myself. I used to talk to myself, sing to myself. I still have a vivid imagination. I'll be thinking I'm on the stage with Yolanda Adams, and I'm at a concert at well, I'll be in here. But anyway, like I was saying, let's go back. It's not how you go to Jesus, because Jesus wants you to come to him with your dark secrets, with your, using myself again, with your same-sex loving, with your I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. He wants you to come to, Jesus wants you to come to him with all the dark secrets, the darkness, the lies, the garbage, the cussing, your addiction, your temptations, your lustful spirit, your smoking spirit, cussing spirit. He wants you to bring that to him, but also he wants you to leave it at the altar. If you cannot go before him and be like, God, I need you to remove this from me, you're going to be tempted to cuss. You really are. But you have to stand strong on faith. You are the seed that God is coming. Well, I didn't write it down, but I know it's in Mark. I don't know. I think it's Mark 4. I don't want to say it because I don't want to put nothing in the Bible, and I don't want to take nothing out because that's a no-no. But if I find it out, I'll put it's in Mark. I believe it's in Mark. Hold on. I love you. Bye.